Hey, Roger here, and I want to talk to you about how you can Forrest Gump your way and how I can Forrest Gump my way to the top of anything. And if you remember the movie, it's one of my favorites, Forrest Gump from back in the 90s. And Forrest just achieved all sorts of huge things, and wasn't that bright a guy. And it was just a phenomenal movie, and I think tremendous lessons to be learned from it. And the lessons that I learned are these: that success does not come by having the perfect, most well-crafted idea. And a lot of super smart people think that you've got to perfect these ideas before you roll them out, and they get stifled. Well, what Forrest did was that he just tried things based on very little information, and he was blessed with little intellectual ability, so he didn't overthink things like so many people do. We have almost like a high school mentality about the rest of life. We want to get everything perfect before we begin because we don't want to be judged. Forrest Gump just tried things, and I think that's the nature of success. There's so many elements in any project that we just simply can't predict. We can think about them all day long. We can go from 95% sure to 96 to 98 to 99 and still never try anything if we just keep thinking about them and we're stuck in that mode rather than taking action mode. Well, good old Forrest Gump just took action on a lot of different things, and a lot of things tended to work out. And I think that's the reason the game does not go to necessarily the swiftest. It goes to the people who get out there and put one foot in front of the other, make decisions, and make them based on imperfect information. There's this concept that you probably heard, which is ready, fire, aim. And it's the same thing. Don't overthink your decisions. Realize that your success and my success is going to come by doing things and taking action and replicating to a certain extent what Forrest Gump did out there. Take the swing with your bat. Don't overthink it and think you got to get the perfect form right before you do it. And there's just a serendipitous nature to projects and to life that kicks in once we take that action, once we make that decision. So let's give ourselves license to make our decisions with less than perfect information. Don't be afraid of making a mistake. Err on the side of taking action, and all of our outcomes are going to be quicker, and a lot of them are going to be better. So we're going to get our success by taking a lot of actions, being decisive on a lot of things quicker than we ordinarily would. And by having swung the bat at a lot of different things, we're going to hit a lot more home runs. Take care.